Hey, what's going on, solar families? James here, also known as the solar energy expert. But did you know that the old traditional strategies that you're using right now, maybe on Facebook, it's dead. It's no longer working. And I'm going to explain to you why it's dead. You're probably investing tons of money, maybe hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars every single month. You're like, you know what? Eventually this will convert, and you maybe get like onesie, twosie little leads here and there. And at the end of the day, you're wasting your money. So what I'm going to show you is the new strategy and a foundation for you to generate solar leads. And obviously, when it comes to social media, specifically Facebook, it's changing all the time. The strategies that I've used like years ago, 6 or 7 years ago, doesn't necessarily work anymore. It works, but it has a very, very low conversion rate, which I'm going to explain to you why. So the old traditional strategy that maybe your coach is telling you to run is you create a Facebook page first and foremost, right? So a Facebook page, and then from there, you came up with some kind of clever name. So the way you do it for the old traditional way to run ads is you would create ad copy, right? So you would have like a fancy, catchy ad copy. You have a fancy headline there. Maybe you have a really nice photo of a house with solar panels on it, right? You probably can't see that, but that's my drawing of a house with some funky solar panel. So this strategy used to work. It used to work freaking amazing. But nowadays, homeowners want more value, right? That's the key word, more value, before they're willing to opt in. And the opt-in basically is when a homeowner gives you their name, their email address, phone number, maybe their actual physical address, the utility company. Kind of depends on how you want to structure that, but that's not this video. That's a totally separate video. So this is the traditional way, right? Traditional way, which doesn't necessarily generate leads anymore. Like I said, you may get onesie twosies from this type of strategy, but at the end of the day, you have to use newer strategy. And what I always tell my students is, if you see like a sheep herd going that way, and you don't want to follow that, right? You want to head the other direction, because if you see the same advertisement or the same format on Facebook or even on YouTube or whatnot, if you see the same format, then you need to come up with a way to be different than everybody else. Just like when you go to a consultation, all of the equipment, the warranties, this, that, and other are the same. So how are you separating yourself from everybody else? And that's the key thing that you need to be thinking about every single day is, hey, you know what? I noticed my solar company, for example, is doing things this way as far as marketing. How can I do it differently? Because if I do the same thing they're doing, I'm gonna get the same exact results. And if you're happy with that result, that's great. But if you're not, you have to go the other way. You have to go the other way. And the other way, as far as social media marketing, is what I'm going to show you guys today. So this is the traditional. Again, you create a Facebook page. You put like a fancy ad copy, something kind of catchy. You have a nice headline, and then you have a photo of a home and with solar panels on it. And the idea is to get the homeowner to opt in. So the new strategy. This is the new strategy on Facebook. Strategy. So the new strategy on Facebook, instead of just throwing up a picture, what you need to do is provide more value to your homeowners. And the way to do that is you create videos. Right? So, video. It's actually a play button, but it's backwards. So this is the new strategy on getting solar leads. And I know some of you, or even yourself, you're probably thinking, James, dude, I hate doing video. I'm scared. My hair don't look right. I'm fat, I'm thin, I'm tall, I'm skinny. short, whatever that may be, right? There's so many things that pop in people's mind when you say, hey dude, make a video. But this is the way you're gonna generate leads. And what I always encourage my students is, if you feel uncomfortable creating videos, for example, that means you're growing. If you're in a comfortable spot and you're doing something that you're comfortable with every single day, more than likely, you're not growing. As an entrepreneur, maybe as a father, a mother, a business owner, a marketer, whatever that may be. So I encourage you to step out of your comfort zone. And at the end of the day, it's only you and the camera, right? Just like me, I'm talking in front of the camera. And my video, my first video that I ever made as far as social media, it was horrible. Like completely, utterly, disgustingly, whatever negative word you can think of, that's what it was. So when you create videos, you actually start connecting with your homeowner. They start knowing you, they start liking you, they start trusting you. And that's the premise of marketing, is for the homeowner to know you, like you, and trust you. And the videos doesn't have to be perfect, because what we're gonna use these videos for is we're gonna serve it to our audience. So what we're gonna do, and I encourage my students, is to create at least 4 to 5 videos. That's vid number 2, vid number 3, and vid number 4. And from there, you can use these videos for marketing. You can literally separate and segment your audience based on the videos that they're watching. So for example, if this particular video number 1, a homeowner watches it for, like, say, less than 10 seconds, right? If they watch that less than 10 seconds, that just tells me as a marketer that they didn't really resonate with that one video. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna serve that particular homeowner video number 2. And if he or she didn't resonate with video number 2, I'm gonna serve them another video number 3. And if that didn't resonate with the homeowner, I'm gonna serve them video number 4, and so on and so forth, until one video is gonna resonate with a homeowner. So it doesn't necessarily need to be just 4 videos. What you need to be is consistent and make a lot of videos. There's a lot of topics that you can create videos around that homeowners are wondering. If you can answer those questions that your homeowners are having, then you're gonna start building the know, like, and trust factor with your homeowners. And more than likely, once you build the know, like, and trust factor, now you can actually serve them an offer. So these are just value videos that you're serving to the homeowner. You're not asking for anything. You're not asking, hey, Mr. Homeowner, if you like the video, go ahead and opt in. That's not the purpose of this video. Once they resonate with one of these videos, you're gonna either have a static Facebook ad, right? So let's just say this is static, meaning that this is the traditional way, right? This is the traditional way. The traditional static picture. Now you can actually retarget the homeowner that watched your video for a certain amount of time. This homeowner is now ready for me to serve them an ad. Now what we're doing is we're using the traditional strategy on the back end. And once the homeowner knows you, likes you, trusts you, bam, we got him. We're gonna go ahead and serve that homeowner an offer. Hopefully that makes sense. And obviously this is high level strategy. This is more like a bird's eye view. So if you wanna dive in deeper to learn these strategies, and keep in mind that there's a lot more things that we set up before we even set up these campaigns. There's a foundation that we create before we set up these campaigns, which takes work, which takes time. But at the end of the day, if you're running ads anyway, might as well run them the right way that has longevity. If you guys want to dive in deeper, or maybe you have sales and marketing questions, schedule a solar strategy call. It's going to be personally with me. I'll love to dive in deep and see how I can help you in any way possible. But before you bounce out of here, make sure you subscribe so you get all my updated videos as it comes out. Other than that, peace.